Hey there, it's Natasha and I'm here with some iced coffee and a brand new memory planning process video to share with you today. So go ahead and grab maybe some iced coffee for yourself or a beverage of your choice and let's get started. I am super excited to be sharing this process video with y'all today as I am using the Heidi Swapp Stop the Blur Memory Planning Kit subscription along with the Heidi Swapp Old School collection that came out several months ago but matches this kit beautifully. For my planner layout this week, I am using the horizontal layout that comes in the Cocoa Daisy Planner. Now, if you're unfamiliar with the Cocoa Daisy Planner, it comes with both a vertical and a horizontal style layout. So it comes 6 months at a time, but you actually really almost get like a full year of a planner because you're getting a double of like per week, one of the horizontal and one of the vertical. I've mostly been using the vertical. I'll be sure to link some videos in the cards at the end of the video where I'm using the vertical, but I really wanted to mix it up and try this horizontal layout. So I will be adding these into my planner at the end of this video. So be sure to stick around so you can see the full process on how I'll take these inserts and put them into my planner. The first thing I'm going to do is build this cluster around the weekend. So I'm using a piece of the pattern paper from the Heidi Swapp Old School collection, and I am using this 6x8 paper pad. I really love these 6x8 paper pads because the sizing of the designs is perfect for this scale of memory keeping. I am a fan of the 12x12 papers, but often the scale on those papers is just a little bit too large for my taste, and I find it often overwhelms a memory planner style layout, especially in this size. It may work if you're using a big happy planner, but the Daisy planner is about the same size as a classic happy planner size. So I find that the 6x8 papers work fantastic. Now, another positive thing about the 6x8 paper pad from the Old School collection is that there are a cut apart sheet that the sizing is perfect to add to your memory planner pages. So here you can see I'm adding this Just Have Fun, and then right there on the right hand side I have that beautiful almost rainbow quote there, and that is also a cut apart from the pattern paper pack. So I really love how that adds some more deco to my pages, and it almost looks like if it could be a sticker or really just made for this type of memory keeping, and I love that. Now I am using a combination of the kit items that came from the last kit and then the kit before that. So we are looking at the June and May kit. Now this kit is so awesome because going back to that sizing and the scale, everything works really well in this size. So your embellishments, the die cuts, the washi, the stamps, it fits perfectly at this size of memory keeping in my opinion. So I am adding some more details to the page. Right now I'm kind of still in the planning stage of where I would like for everything to sit. Now I've added the washi tape to the bottom and then to the top, and I purposely wanted on the left side the washi to say Monday through Wednesday, as that's what is on the left hand page, and then Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and then the Sunday is just going to flow off of the page to indicate the days of the week that are structured on the right hand side. I thought that was a fun way to add some detail to the layout. Now I am going to be kind of popping back and forth, and I ended up filming this in a few different segments. So here I've gotten some more details down on the page. I am going to be working and embellishing this little envelope pocket that came in the last month's kit. Now I just love this deep teal color. I think it is gorgeous. Now I added some of the stickers from the old school sticker kit, and I'm also adding some stamping and a quote sticker. Now, I am really not crazy about this, and you will see me go back to this as it just really did not come out the way that I wanted to, but I did want to add this portion into the video anyways, so you guys can see that, you know, there are times where I do something and I don't love it, and I often just leave it, and then there are other things that I just don't like, and I do go back and add something or change it, and that's the great thing I think about memory keeping, especially a memory planning system, because it really allows you to be flexible, especially when you have such a wide variety of beautiful products in front of you. Now, if you're not too familiar with Heidi Swapp, Stop the Blur, she has been offering an online class that's a monthly subscription, and then she more recently released a physical kit that almost pairs with the Stop the Blur class. And the Stop the Blur videos have been really fun to get some new ideas. I'm always so inspired by Heidi. I'm sure if you're watching this video, you probably feel the same too. I have a major fangirl moment over Heidi pretty regularly, at least once a week. And one thing I really love about her style is the amount of stamping that she uses within her projects, especially her memory planning pages. And that has been a major point of inspiration for me to also not be afraid to mix up different stamps. And I think that it really helps. My tip would be if you're working within a similar or the same designer. So all of the stamps that you see here are from Heidi. So the aesthetic is all going to work together. Now, if you are mixing stamps from different brands, I would test them out, see if you like certain pairings, especially if you're working with alpha and number stamps. And it always helps, I think, especially with stamping, if you give it a little test run, or even before inking your stamps, just putting them together on the page like you saw me doing earlier with that morning, afternoon, evening set, and just see like, okay, I really like this, I'm ready to go ahead. Next up is my envelope fix, which I shared earlier. So we've got some pattern paper here to the rescue, and I am going to layer this pattern paper in washi, and I'm gonna go ahead and cover up this stamped icon there, and I did also cover up that sticker. Now I am going to add some dimension using these really cute puffy hearts that came in the last month's kit, and just going to place those there, and I really love how that came out. I did also add a little bit more of that washi and another heart element from the old school sticker pack. Next up, I am taking my paper trimmer and I am snipping off the edge of the punch paper. As you can see now in the shot, I have a clean edge. I had an oopsie with my punch and I said not to worry. I'm gonna go ahead and adhere this onto my pages of an extra blank week, which you'll see at the end here. In one of Heidi's latest lessons, she shared the technique of creating masks using some of her stamp sets. Well, I do not have the stamp set that she utilizes in her video, so I decided to make my own twist on it with the material that I have in my stash. So I used a 1.5 inch circle punch, and I punched it into some white cardstock and adhered it down with just some washi tape onto my page. Now I do not have a distressed dauber, so I am using a makeup sponge that I had in my mixed media stash to go ahead and spread the distressed oxide within that mask. I really love how this is going to turn out. This is my first time trying something like this. It is going to create this really cool focal point for this big event that took place this week when I received my first vaccine shot. Now, as you might have noticed, I did use archival ink when I stamped on the distressed oxide, just to make sure that I had a clear impression that was not going to wear or fade away once it was stamped on top of the masked circle. I also am going to be creating some journal boxes here. I'm always really inspired by the way that Heidi highlights and tackles the journaling within her memory planner. That's something that I always struggle with, and you guys often hear me talk about on my channel. So I've really taken away a lot of great ideas and found a lot of value in her tips and techniques in regards to bringing the story to life on the page in a creative way. Enjoying using these colored pencils. I, thanks to my mother, still have colored pencils saved in this amazing Lisa Frank container from my childhood that she never got rid of. So I have been really enjoying digging through that almost ancient stash, and so finding colors that coordinate with the kit and using those in my memory planning pages like you guys see. I think it is such a cute way to add more colors that you would like to see across the page. Currently, I am adding a few bits and bobs from the Heidi Swapp printables that come with the Stop the Blur class. I am going through and seeing what I would like to add, as I felt like there was still some white space that I wanted to fill up and add some more detail to the page. For her printables, I have been printing them at home. I have a Canon printer that I've had for over 4 years now, and it's still kicking. I have experimented printing these on clear photo paper, on white matte photo paper, as well as like a thicker cover stock that you can see in that weekend banner. I have really enjoyed using it in a variety of ways, and having an assortment is really fun to go through and pull some ideas from. I did want to include this final bit here, even though it's a bit boring, but I know we've all had those oopsie moments and you have just finished the project and you punch it incorrectly and you have a moment of panic. Not to worry, we have all been there. So this is just a quick reminder that you can always trim off the punched section of that planner page and just adhere it onto a blank week or another blank sheet of paper or cover stock and punch it correctly to be able to place it into your disc style memory planner. I want to thank you guys so much for joining me today. If you did enjoy this process video, I would greatly appreciate it if you let me know by giving me a thumbs up. And if you're interested in seeing some more memory planning content, I will have some suggestions in the cards at the end of the video here. I will link all that I can in the description box below. I am not affiliated with Heidi Swapp Shop, just a super mega fangirl, and have just really enjoyed her style of memory planning and blending that into my style. If you have any questions for me in regards to my process, feel free to drop them in the comments below. And if you are not subscribed here, I would love to have you, so don't forget to hit that subscribe notification before you head on out. Until next time, I'll see you guys later.